If you want to build a stupid amount of muscle in the next 6 to 12 months, continue to watch this video, man. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Your boy Kayvon Rashad, where I help you men get fit physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So make sure you guys turn post notifications on and watch this video. Today, I'll be teaching you guys how to build muscle in the 5 steps, starting with number 1. You got to make a commitment. It's easy to say, I want to do this, I want to do that, but you have to commit and you got to actually make a decision to commit to that goal. All right. So the first thing you need to do is commit to it. Let's say you want to put on 20 pounds of muscle. You have to commit to it. You got to go through the trial and error. And listen, there's going to be trial and error. There's going to be lots of trial and error. I did not get this big because I was just so blessed, right? I'm blessed genetically, but I did make a lot of mistakes on this journey too, which I'm going to teach you guys how to avoid. All right. But the first thing you need to do is make a commitment and decide I'm going to put on muscle. All right. All right, guys. The second thing you need to do to put on a stupid amount of muscle as a skinny man is calories in, calories out. Listen, there's a lot of people that are good at working out. They're good at getting stronger and pushing themselves in the gym. The most important part is nutrition, right? Calories in, calories out. Again, you have to eat according to your body, okay? Your reason why you're not gaining muscle and you're not getting big is not because it's the workout program. It's not because you got a fast metabolism. It's simply because you're not eating a lot. Okay, maybe you do have a fast metabolism. You got to eat more calories than you burn. That is the name of the game. So if you're, let's say, 150 pounds, you will probably have to eat 2,500 to 3,000 calories per day. But again, that's depending on your lifestyle. I remember I was training this one guy. He was a soccer player, and I just could not get him to his weight goal. And then I realized why I couldn't get him to his weight goal. He's a fucking soccer player, right? He's practicing 3 times a day. And on top of that, doing my workout program. And he's not even eating close to the calories that I put for him. So he couldn't build muscle because he wasn't eating enough, right? So if you participate in a lot of activities, a lot of hobbies that require you to run a lot and stay active, you're going to have to eat a lot more food. And again, I'm going to get to that at the end, towards the end, right? But for now, you have to commit to consuming more calories than you burn, right? Now I'm going to give you guys a list of foods that you should eat, but again, you have to commit to to eating a lot of calories, because again, it's calories in, calories out game. All right. So first 2 steps: make a decision, a commitment to do it. And second, eat the calories that you need to eat for your goal and for your body. All right. All right, guys, the third thing that you need to really focus on is the macros. The macros are very important when it comes to building muscle. Most people think you need a lot of protein, and protein is very important. But that goes back to what I said in the first step, the second step about nutrition, calories in, calories out. If you're consuming a lot of protein, it is going to be a lot harder for the simple fact that protein is very satiating. Protein is very satiating, right? So boom, you get this big ass piece of steak and you get a sweet potato, right? It's maybe a lot of calories in that meal, but because it's super high in protein with the steak and the sweet potato has a complex carbs, which is a good fiber source, it is going to keep you full. And of course, when you're trying to gain weight, you're trying to build muscle, you need to be eating more calories. So if you're not eating enough, if you're constantly getting full, you're not going to be able to eat enough. And I don't want to teach you guys to force eat yourself, right? You don't want to do that. All right. So again, macros are important. You want to consume more carbs than anything, right? You don't gotta go crazy on the carbs. And again, the carb choice is important, right? Which I'm going to tell you guys towards the end. But right now, macros. You want to get protein. You still want to eat between zero point 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. But you want to increase your carbs, man, and maybe drop the fats down lower just so you can eat more calories and be able to not be able to eat more frequently. Because if you're only eating protein and fats, following like a keto diet, it's going to be a lot harder to hit your goal because you're going to be full a lot. All right. So again, got to make a decision. You got to make sure you commit to eating your calories every day, and you got to make sure you structure your macros according to your body, eating more carbs and dropping your protein just a little bit. All right. Let's go to the 4th step. All right, guys. The 4th thing, right? This is just as important as the nutrition, the workouts. All right. You got to track your workouts. You got to follow a good program. You can build muscle off of any workout program. It's just about your consistency. So for me, when I first started training, I was doing a bro split. That's when you do chest on one day, you do shoulders and arms on one day, you do back one day, and then you do legs, and you might have a separate arm day. I absolutely love that program. Now I follow a full body program, and it's good because again, when I did that bro split, I had an abundance of time. I was in college, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no real responsibilities other than school. I had hella time. So again, I could afford and I had the time and luxury to do bro split. But for you guys that's watching this video, you might have a job, you might have a fucking business you gotta focus on, you might have a whole family you gotta take care of, maybe have a newborn, so you gotta really be locked in on the paper and locked in on your family. So you might have to do a full body split. You might have to do an upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, right? But find a workout split that you like and that you can follow, because at the end of the day, this shit is about sustainability. It's not about um what's the best or what you can do. It's about sustainability. So you may can do a bro split for 1 week, but what happens when you get busy at work and you missing days? There's inconsistencies. You feel what I'm saying? So again, you gotta find a program that aligns with your schedule and aligns with what you're trying to accomplish, which is building muscle. I recommend the full body split. It's when you're doing 3 full body workouts a week. It's good. You may be in the gym a little longer, but trust me, you're gonna have more days to rest. You're gonna have more days to really recover. All right. And of course, because you're doing 3 full body days, you're hitting every muscle group 3 times a week. And that just continues with muscle protein synthesis, right? You're turning on that signal to build muscle. And if you're doing the other 3 things I told you to do, I promise you, you're going to be a fucking swole motherfucker watching this video. All right. Let me tell you guys the last thing. All right, guys, the last thing, I'm going to give you guys a list of foods, right? I recommend a lot of poultry, so a lot of lean ground turkey, lean chicken, right? Rice, beans. And the reason I want you guys eating more stuff like that is because it is fast digesting, right? And again, the name of the game is calories in, calories out. You want to be consuming more calories than you're burning per day. So if you want to consume more calories than you burn, you need to have foods that you can eat more frequently. Again, chicken and rice with beans, right? It's going to help with your digestion. The beans has fiber in it, good amount of carbs and protein in it. And you can, when you combine rice and beans, it becomes a complete protein. And you top that off with chicken. Oh my gosh. Another food you should be eating, fatty fish, right? Again, fats are good to have in your diet, but again, you want to make sure you're not overdoing it, because you can what's the name? What's the shit I'm trying to say? You can make yourself feel satiated, because again, just like protein, fats can be satiating too, depending on what you're consuming. So I recommend like fatty fish like salmon, right? Or you can go to lean fish like tilapia or cod. All right. That's fast digesting. But at least with the salmon, you can omega-6 fatty acids, you get a good amount of fats and a good amount of protein, and it's a high in calories too. So again, you want to be choosing foods with high calories. Even this shit right here, cereal. All right, guys. So it has stopped me, but I was saying, like, you want to be consuming more calories than you burn. So you want to find different ways to add more calories in your diet without overdoing it. Because at the end of the day, we want to bulk up, we want to fatten up, and you are going to put on a little bit of body fat depending on your genetics and your physique. But at the same time, we want to do things. We want to do it the right way. You want to be consuming 85 to 90% whole foods, clean foods, and then the other 10%, right? You can add the bullshit like cereal, little protein bars in there. But again, the name of the game is building muscle. The name of the game is calories in, calories out. The name of the game is being consistent and committed to it. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you all this shit, but if you're not going to follow it, you just want to know the information, you're not going to build muscle, especially as a skinny guy. All right. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're trying to get swole, type in the comment sections and tap into the links in the description. Let's get it.